Yo, okay, so this is my response to Timmy. I don't know why you're trying to call me a virgin when I've literally proved numerous times that I've been with women, and I've actually proved a few times that I've actually had sex, one being on video, but yet you still come on here and call me what you are yourself, which is the virgin, which is a bit like your followers. Like they all call me a munter when they're the munter themselves. They all try to call me skint when they're the ones that skint themselves. Else they wouldn't be on YouTube all day every day if they weren't skint. I mean, we all know that. But to be honest with you, Timmy, this is exactly why I don't show money anymore. Because it's like no matter what people show you, people, you just pretend like you've not seen it because you're biased, because you're not liked. You know, if anyone comes on here, right, like me, that's better looking than these people, that are younger than these people, that's got a better life than these people, that can actually leave their house on like these sad acts. They're probably fucking housebound, most of them. You know, got a glance of hope. They just dislike you, and then they just start hating. So like, you're never ever going to be liked by these sad act people, and they can't even take one day off of YouTube. Imagine that. Like, not even, oh, you come on YouTube every fucking day. Yeah? You know, they can't even take one day off of YouTube. Imagine their life. Yet they come on YouTube every day trying to call other people the munter and call other people skin. I truly think these people, right, on Law J's and yours Timmy's, they're so disabled that they don't even realize that they're talking about themselves when they're calling other people skin and other people ugly. They don't actually realize that they're just talking about their own life. You know, that's why I don't come on here entertaining a bunch of fat, ugly self-reflectors that ain't got a life. So if you had actually listened, I actually explained why I went live. To me, it was for you, which is why I mentioned you. It wouldn't have been any other reason. Like I don't have no business on here. What, going live to entertain a bunch of fat, ugly people that ain't got a life? That ain't me, bro. I'm not interested in that anymore. You know. And then you was mentioning, oh, like, yeah, no one can get my attention. So, Timmy, the reason they can't get my attention is because it's been the same shit with them for years. Coming on here, self-reflecting. It's boring. You know, it's boring. These keyboard warriors have been doing it for fucking donkey's years. That's why they don't get my attention. But the reason I went live is like I said, if you listen to it, right? Um, you know, you were saying the other day, you actually mentioned me. You were saying, oh, like, if you gamble money you can afford to lose, it's okay. No, it's literally not okay, right? I lost money today, money that I can afford to lose, because it's always been money I can afford to lose, you know, for the past 3.5 years. And this was actually the first time in maybe 5 months, like literally about 5 months. And guess what, Timmy? I didn't have to go to rehab. And I literally felt like killing someone. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it was really, really bad. If I didn't stop in them 5 months, I would have ended up killing someone eventually. Because I know what I'm like with my temper, or I would have ended up in court paying loads and loads of fines, which is one of the reasons why I stopped doing it. It's all about breaking the cycle, and I knew that it was just always going to be the same. And yeah, it's like I don't like losing. Whether it's £10, £20, £50, whether I've got £1 million left, whether I've got £1,000 left, whether I've got no money left, I don't like losing. Simple, you know. I lost a football bet last week. It was £20 on the football. It was a goal off. Um, it was a goal off a win, and it ruined my whole day. Like, I literally didn't go out because of it. Um, so I shouldn't really be gambling, really, if it makes you feel like that. Which is obviously why, like I said, why I stopped the roulette and why I stopped the slots, because of that. Because it was even worse. The other week, I wasn't raging or mad or anything. It was just a buzzkill. It was just depressing. Um, you know, I dressed up to go out, and it just ruined my whole day. And don't try and say that I never had the money to go out, because I did have the money to go out. It's just a fucking football bet kill the fucking vibe. So how can you go out when there's no vibe? So people like me shouldn't be gambling, really. But it did make me. The football bet didn't make me angry. It was just a buzzkill. So yeah, it doesn't matter if it's £50 you lose or £20, whether you can afford it. I don't like losing. I do not like losing. So I had really mad thoughts to go and smash that bookies up today, bro. I'm not even joking, but then I just figured, like, what's the point? But obviously, if I'd kept doing it and say I was doing it like you do, I would have ended up seriously hurting someone, if not killing someone. So that's why I had to stop. And that's the thing, Timmy. If you don't break the cycle, you're fucked. So that's why I broke the cycle. And now I've done it 5 months later. It reminds me exactly why I stopped doing it, because I don't like losing. Simple. Don't, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. And there's nothing that anyone can say or do that's going to change that. It's just, you just have to stop gambling. You know, if you're someone like me, you know, you just need to stop gambling. Simple. So that's what I did. It's like secular stocks. She says, oh, if you stick by the rules, right, it's fine. You know, if you gamble what you can afford to lose, and you've got money left over for bills and stuff, that's what we were doing for 3.5 years. We never ever gambled irresponsibly once. I haven't been skint for 3.5 years, and it would still give me these mood swings. So, I mean, yeah, it's crazy, absolutely fucking crazy. You know, I've actually smashed machines before from losing. You do realize that? I've actually smashed up machines when I've actually lost, and I've actually smashed a window before. Yeah, not gonna get into it, but yeah. So that's why people like me shouldn't gamble. So yeah, that was basically the live stream to you and me to explain that I don't like losing. So that's it. So I'm off here again anyways, to me, because unlike you and your skint followers, I've actually got a fucking life. So yeah, there's your response video. You're lucky you even got one, to be honest. For fuck's sake, you're not even worth entertaining.